Yuan in Chinese means a kind of connection among people. The Chinese believe we meet by Yuan, we fall in love by Yuan, and we become friends by Yuan. It's a feeling of affinity. Every individual has their own reason to come to China, and there is Yuan between each visitor and the Chinese.
Hi, I'm Dominic Landry. 我是加拿大人. Before coming to China, I was in a relationship with a Canadian-born Chinese, and I was also taking Chinese lessons. The relationship didn't last, but I kept studying Chinese because I found it very interesting. Also at that time, my job was boring. So these two things connected and I ended up in Nanjing, one of my favorite cities in the world.
Hello, I'm Shelley Huang, a Chinese New Zealander. I met Dominic through his Chinese wife in Nanjing. We both love to travel, so we have decided to be travel companions and visit Yunnan province. Before we go, we need some advice on the location.
Kunming, Mangshi,
Dali, Lijiang, Xishuangbanna.
Yunnan is located in southwest of China, and it's China's sixth largest province. It is also a home of over 25 different ethnic minority groups. Some of these groups aren't even known by the majority of Chinese people. And some of these minority groups are believed to be the descendants of the royal families of ancient Dian Kingdom. What is that kingdom look like? Well, it is said the old kingdom was located around Yuxi city, in the center of Yunnan province. The descendants of this royal family called themselves Huayao Dai. Have you ever heard of them?
I've already met Dai people, but never this type of Dai people. So I don't know, I will try to get myself a tattoo, maybe homemade Dai tattoo, if I can. And try the local food also.
I would be interested in knowing why they tattoo themselves and what the different tattoos mean. And can anybody get a tattoo, or can only certain people have certain tattoos? That would be very interesting.
Okay, enough question now. We are ready to go and find these answers in Yuxi city. Before we met so-called royal descendants of Huayao Dai minority, we found there is another famous person in Yuxi. And you see here, this is the most famous person in Yuxi.
What's his name?
His name is Nier. He is the composer of Chinese national anthem.
Yes. So he's from here.
Yeah. Nier was brought up in a double culture family. His father is Han and his mother is Huayao Dai. Does that mean Nier is also a royal family member? I don't know, but we could find out in his mother's hometown, Nanhao village. This village is located in Xinping County, which is 90 kilometers from Yuxi city. It is in the center of famous Ailao Mountain. To get there, either by a bus or by a local car hire.
这是第一套
第一套
啊，这是第二
First
套
second round.
啊，这是第二套。
哦，
好，我们第三套，第三套我们已经生词已经洗干净了，我们就可以进去了。
哦，
要多嘛，吃一点，好吗？就咁做啊，快点。
The Huayao Dai, the Shui Dai, and the Han Dai are the three subgroups of Dai minority. The name of the Huayao Dai group comes from the special colorful belts worn by the Huayao Dai women. Huayao means flower waist in Chinese. Women of different age groups use silks and satins as materials for belts and decorate them with hand embroidery patterns.
mong hoàn đây là li yêu li à mong hoàn đây là li li yêu phù mạo li cho li phù sao nham cho nham hoàn mong đây là trăm cô nhé hoàn nam khao là cha.
In this beautiful village, it seems everyone has a lovely voice and is skilled in making beautiful crafts. It just so happens that my back broke suddenly, so I want to see if I can get help from those girls that practice embroidery.
阿姐，你觉得它能修好吗？
会的，我会修的。
你会修啊？好好好，那我看看你怎么弄。
好的，这个呢？
这个要放进。哦。
好了。
哦，就这样子就可以了，是吧？哦。
我就没动。
你们经常在这边一起做刺绣吗？
嗯，经常是的。
经常大概天天都要做。
我回来吃午饭可以。
哦，这就是你们平时每天的工作呀？
嗯。
那你平时还下地啊？
下吗？
也下呀。嗯。那你也要下地干活，也要做刺绣呀？
回来就刺绣。
哦，回来就是吃过晚饭以后就做刺绣了，是吧？哦，那很辛苦哎。
很辛苦呢。
还有家里面还有孩子吧？
女儿的。
就是他，就在这边是吧？今年多大了
？4岁。
想出去吗？
当然想了。
想去哪儿？
我想上北京。
上北京念大学。
对。
A lot of boys have already left their village to go out and make a living. More and more girls also expect to do the same thing. Xiaofang has been learning English for 1 year.
你什么时候开始学英语的？
我就今年吧。
就今年会说些什么样的英语呢？
我就只会问候。
哎，你有看过有老外过来吗？
就一次吧。
就一次哈。然后那你会跟他们说什么呢？
我就会跟他们打招呼。
怎么打招呼？
我说 Hello, how are you? My name is 李小芳。
你可以让他再教你一些。Do you want to teach something else?
Can teach you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
认识你我很高兴。
认识你很高兴。
Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
You can teach French, right?
你好是 Bonjour.
Bonjour.
啊 Bon appétit.
Bon appétit.
Oh yeah.
Bon appétit.
Yeah, very good.
Thank you.
While we chatted with Huayao Dai women, I found that nearly every young woman wore a bamboo basket around their waist.
阿姐，你身后现在背的这个东西叫什么名字？在花腰带里？
秧螺。
Like a traditional purse.
Yeah, traditional purse. 后来为什么里面就叫秧螺饭了？是怎么回事？
这就是那些小和尚还有小红帽约会的时候，他们要吃那定情饭嘛，就把那饭装进里面，就叫秧螺饭了，就是盒饭。对。
The rice is inside here. 哦。所以就把做好的秧螺饭放在这里面，然后盖起来，然后再盖起来。
腌鸭蛋还有
那个挺小的放不进去。
哦，要放一个大的秧螺是吧？
是。
哦，所以实际上也就是把秧螺饭就做好放在这边。
So if a man is courting this lady, if she likes him, she will give him the rice. Interesting.
Interesting. So if you get this one, who you want to give to? Around here.
Well, I'm a little shy in front of the camera and everybody here.
Yeah. Who you want to give to? Who is the most beautiful girl in the room?
I'll give to her.
This special flower bamboo basket is called yangluo. It is originally used to collect rice and other seeds, but now it is worn by the young Huayao Dai women as part of their traditional costume. Later, it became a container for their lunchbox while they were working in the fields. How does the little yangluo become a love symbol? Has it been a love symbol since the time of ancient Dian Kingdom? Stay tuned, we will find out in a moment.
Hello.
Hello.
Bonjour. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Bon appétit.
Very beautiful.
As heaven.
As heaven.
That's heaven.
Sân sao ê, mười quan đi là má thương yo ê, mừng ya sân ấy lan li hoan ê. 代不少老海经耶，活在西来。
秧螺饭
啊，羊肉饭
里面包括3样东西：鹰鸭蛋、干黄鳝、糯米饭，放在一个用竹子编的一个小方块里边，再放在里边。
哦，
这个是我们傣族千年吃秧螺饭，就是一种定情。做好秧螺饭，2个人约在一起，就是到一些
槟榔园里面。
槟榔园里面，女的为男方吃了秧螺饭，秧螺空出来就送给男方，就是定情之物。男的再送定情之物给女方。这样2个就私定终身了。
你看，你们爸爸妈妈都是这样子的吗？
以前都这样子的，赶活结的时候都定下终身了。以前
傣族的恋爱是比较自由的，父母不怎么管，不像有些民族就是要父母之命，媒妁之言吧。
These days, do the parents have a say in like can they refuse someone?
爸爸妈妈可以说我不同意你这桩婚事吗？
几乎没有，因为以前的就那种思想嘛，那种思想就流传下来了，所以不会有什么不同意之类的东西。
Huayao Dai people decorate their costumes with many silver balls, silver pieces, and other hanging decorators. So looking at their costumes is really dazzling to your eyes. It is said that to make such a set, it will take several years and about 3 kilograms of silver. If you want to buy it, just bring a large suitcase and $200 to $300 US.
银饰在你们这里面代表什么呢？
代表富贵。
富贵。
对，代表富贵。
那是不是就意味着说Huayao Dai族人很富贵呢，很富有呢？
因为据考察，我们Huayao Dai是一个皇族的后裔，所以我们的服饰都是有点尊贵的意思嘛。
They look very wealthy, eh?
Wow, these luxury clothes really represent a royal identity in the ancient Dian Kingdom. But that was the fact 2,000 years ago. Now, this costume has become a unique feature for the descendants of the mysterious kingdom. Besides the special language and the detailed hand embroidery and the silver decorations on their costumes, the special wide-brimmed bamboo hat is also a very unique feature in Huayao Dai group.
那它在你们的实际生活中是不是还有些什么样其他的作用呢？
其他作用就是一种遮羞了。
遮羞？
哦。你看嘛，他们这样遮起来，他们就很少看到他们了。
Sometimes they use it for I'm so shy, I have to cover my face.
So
yeah.
That's maybe the real purpose of the hat, just in case they're shy.
Yeah. So that's why they make this shape.
Dominic is quite popular with the villagers. Do you think he will stay here forever? The answer is
我们都是Huayao Dai.
We have just met one branch of Huayao Dai people called Daiya. Another branch is called Daisa. It is said that Daiya are the direct descendants of the royal family, and the Daisa are from a noble family. We don't know whether it's true or not.
Do you find some difference with yesterday, their costume?
This one, she's wearing sleeves.
Yeah.
Yesterday didn't have sleeves. The hat is a little smaller,
Yeah.
and they don't have the plate-shaped hat as yesterday. And also, they're wearing some sleeves on their legs.
Nice catch. Actually, you mentioned.
Oh, I forgot. Also, the bag is different.
The bag is different. The yang luo is different.
大法这边的话，这帽
要把那头发鼓起来，然后是套进去的。像傣卡的话，它是要2块布，里面的话就是把这种头发从这里包起来，里面是黑色的，然后还有外面的一层是一块长方形的布。
Why do they wear this? The other minorities yesterday didn't wear this.
It's for farming. When they go into the water field, and then they have to use this to protect themselves for all the fields like here. And then, can you make a guess? How can they tell, are you married or single?
Well, with Daya people, with the colors around, the belt colors, they could tell. So here, I'm guessing this is a little bit different. Maybe with the sleeves?
从外衣上看的话，没结过婚的都是这种绿的，还有红的相结合的。如果是结过婚以后，这里就变成黑色的，然后前面这里有那个就是用刺绣刺出来的嘛，然后就没有这种像里面的衣没有零饰品，只有刺绣了。然后
这些都没有了，
都没有了，只有刺绣。
这个呢？这个也
都没有，
都没有
啊，只有刺绣，只有这刺绣。然后这袖子的话，这里是白色的，然后以那个彩带。一段一段的把它接起来，就这样子。
那
而且这个袖子，
裙子是黑色的，
粉红色的话就比较，它是一个少妇；如果是白色的是更年老的
，40岁左右了那种。如裙子全部是黑色的，
黑色的，
棉布，然后系了花腰带，然后脚套是白色的。
Get rid of all this silver things for married.
So it's to attract the potential husband, but after they get married, you don't need to wear it anymore.
While we were walking in the village, we met a Daisa woman that is wearing a married costume the girl had just described to us.
阿米你好，哦 ，so cool，
so cool。
阿米，你的牙齿怎么会是这样子的？是你染的？用什么东西染？
我们这边打语叫妈妈。
妈妈是一种
藤本植物，长在田间里面那种像野草的一种。
哦，是这样子。
Can we see what they use to color their teeth black like this?
阿米，您今年多大了呀？55 55 years old。那你这个染齿染了多久了呀？当时染齿时候就是为了怎么样？
表示已经成年了，可以去到集市上去那个赶花街吃秧楼饭，挑选意中人。
哦，阿米，就你15岁的时候染齿人多不多呢？
很多。
How long does it take to tattoo the teeth black like this?
10天左右。
阿米呀，我看你手上这个。
这个是纹身，是我们傣族的一种古老的一种习俗，现在只能在那个年老的人身上看的。
您几岁开始纹的呀
10岁。
10岁 ，10 years old。
这个是用针刺
这已经
出来的，
在你这上面有45年了。
So what's the meaning?
是表示什么意思呢？
这个只是说是一种美，有了这个装饰的话，看着就不是那么单调。
那这个有没有什么含义呢？
这就是它的名字，高美芬。
为什么要把名字刻在手膀上面呢？
他们没有读过书，不识那个文字，然后就是把这个他的名字绣在那个刺在手上，看见他的手臂上就知道他叫什么名字。
哦。这边有吗？哇，那上梦，这个刺大概要刺多久？
这个用针刺以后3天就痊愈了。
用这样的针刺下去啊，疼吗？
疼呢。
阿米，你看看这个，跟你这个像不像？这个不到1小时就做好了，这个要3天，而且还得那么用痛。
This one uses the machine. This one is by hand.
Yeah, this one uses the machine. Can I use this one?
In Canada and in other foreign countries, tattoos are just part of fashion. But here, among the Daisa women, tattoos are part of their identity. It's completely ingrained in their culture. I personally think it's really cool, and it makes for a unique culture in China.
The Huayao Dai have a special technique that it's passed down to the girls only. Can Dominic break the tradition and learn the skills? Find out after break.
原来
中国
最动心。
原来中国最动心。
Welcome
to
China.
to China
Off the beaten track.
off the beaten track.
Welcome to China of the beacon track.
The ancient Dian Kingdom was in the past. All the descendants from the royal or noble families have to rely on themselves now. That's why we find this special technique for homemade pottery. Chinese potters had developed distinctive techniques by about 5000 BC. The oldest examples of Chinese ceramics serve to identify the different Chinese cultures. For example, the representation of human being initially appeared about 400 BC and became very popular under the Qing and Han dynasties that created famous terracotta warriors. The village, which is famous for their homemade pottery Tutao, contains only 17 households. The material of Tutao can only be found near the mountains here. The soil needs to be grounded to make clay for the pottery. It is then sifted through fine gauze. Next, water is added to make it the right consistency. Over time, fewer and fewer people know the technique of making this special pottery.
我刚刚看你做这个土陶哈，刚刚才做好。那整个像做这样一个陶器，大概需要花多久时间呢
10多天左右。
10多天左右是吧？
It's about 10 days to make one pottery.
One pot.
Yeah.
As I know in the West, they use a spinning wheel to help make the round shape, but here I don't see any spinning wheel. So how do they make it round?
It's like this way. It's the same as.
But they turn it by hand.
Yeah, turn it by and then use the finger for. Yeah.
So I can imagine it takes more skill to do it this way.
Yeah.
And it's longer also.
阿米啊，这以前制陶这个东西是怎么样流传下来的呢？
在了长了，长历史了，长不会应啊，
Now it's our turn to make the tutao. Firstly, press the raw clay to the round pizza-shaped bottom and cut it. Then use the rest of the clay to make the body of the container.
How you feeling?
Dominic seems to have made a big mistake.
Too big.
All right, so we finished the second step, which is take the clay and make the sides. Yeah. She goes so fast. It looks so easy for her, but when you try, you feel it a little bit.
For the first time. So.
Right, because it needs to be the same thickness.
A bamboo stick is needed to trim the edge. To make it smooth, we have to use a wet cloth.
Okay, so this is my first pottery I've made in my life.
Me too.
And actually you break the record because this technique only passed to girls.
I promise I will not tell anyone. So now we're going to put the pots in the oven to cook them. Oh, there you
Since it will take a few days to finish making our pottery, we decided in the meantime not to wait, but buy some other gifts. We were surprised to come across the store with all these beautiful Huayao Dai handcrafts.
You can see Ami to sell the Huayao Dai's decoration. 安妮你好，你好。然后你这个是你自己做的吗？
这师傅做的。
哦，好漂亮哦。Yeah, it's very beautiful.
一个多少钱？
一对5块。
多少？
一对5块。
A pair 5块。
A pair means 2 of them for 5.
Yeah, 2 of them for 5.
便宜点。
便宜点。便宜点。
等秋鸟了吧？
啊？
等秋鸟了吧？
收嚟你不太跟着呢。
他说不能少了，都是这样卖的。
I want to buy many of them.
哦，他说他想买很多这个手链，那可不可以便宜一点？
收嚟。
抽不来。
Oh yeah. Okay.
抽不来 means fixed price.
啊。
抽不来 means no discount.
No deal.
假嘿。
抽不来，抽不来。
打你呢，打你都会。
She's very tough.
The reason why she doesn't want to bargain is because if you look around, there's no other competition, right? So she's the only one selling here.
Yeah, we have no choice. Okay, I'm going to buy this for our audience as a gift. It's a yang luo. So in Huayao Dai minority, this means special for love between couples. So yeah, I'm going to buy this for our audience. Whoever is lucky will get this lucky gift from Huayao Dai.
Before we say goodbye to Huayao Dai minority, we are impressed by this shopping street due to open soon. From the appearance, it is built in Huayao Dai style. It's a mixture of modern and traditional architecture. If any of you visit here in the future, please tell us what you think about this street. In the next episode, we will go to another county in Yunnan province and meet other minority groups, handpicking golden mango and green bananas. Dominic also wants to show us his bargaining skills in Mandarin. Join us next time. If you want to win one of the exceptional gifts by minority people or our travel companions, just fill in the online questionnaire. Click on chinaobt.spaces.life.com, your gateway to China off the beaten track.